Good morning and welcome to my garden. Our young girls have started to lay. It's very exciting to have more eggs. So here's Dottie and Nugget. They're entering their second year of laying. Nugget's got quite the terrified look on her face. She's even gone white around the eyes. There's Beadie and Becky dear. And that's Moustache. I've heard so many stories, regardless of how many nest boxes you have, they all tend to lay in the one preferred nest box. So I didn't think I needed any more than two. This one is the preferred nest box, and often we'll find them fighting each other to get in there. Anyway, we'll leave them to it. We have a bit of trouble in the nest box at the moment. The chookies are not happy. So I did have two of these large crates here, thinking that they'd be willing to share. But no, actually, the girls tend to pick at each other rather severely. They're not happy to share, and they get sometimes rather aggressive towards each other. See, look, she's going to get aggressive. You big meanie, Frolly. Sisters Becky Dear and Bella Doll share a nest box happily. They spend their time trying to win ownership of the egg that's been laid. I placed this timber barrier between the nest boxes as a line of sight barrier. It wasn't fixed in place, so it tended to fall down, especially when an aggressive, protective chicken climbed on top to chase away the other hens. These three chickens are all in their first year of laying. They get along quite well. Looks like Linus is having a turn now. So this is where we have the nest boxes and we can access them from here. And we like that. The problem has been that the old girls are attacking the young girls. So we have three generations in here. Linus is the first generation. The next generation, there are three sisters, and we bought Nugget separately, whereas we raised the three from eggs. Oh, look at this. Someone's going to love that. Hey, Nugget. Nugget's a very good layer. She's an Isa Brown cross. Nugget and the other three of her generation really pick on our young three, and we've discovered that many of the eggs from the young girls are actually coming in with a significant amount of blood on them. It's not good, so we're trying something new. I've just finished adding two more nest boxes under here. Waste not, want not. We used two containers that I found in our shed. And I also made use of these top hat supports that I had collected from a building site some while ago. So now we'll have four nest boxes, and that should hopefully mean that the old girls don't feel the need to chase the young ones out. It'll mean that the young girls can lay down low without having to jump up. And hopefully that will result in less harm to the girls when they're trying to lay. Before we went away on our trip, I put this extra perch here. That allows them to come from this platform into the nesting area or from this platform into the nesting area. And I found that a number of them are actually sleeping on this beam while the rest of them sleep up there. It's all about pecking order, isn't it? We have 9 chickens in this pen. Thankfully, all of them are laying as we come to the end of winter. So some days we're getting 5 eggs and other days we're getting 9 eggs. We discovered that the chickens weren't happy to share nest boxes, contrary to what we'd been led to believe. And so suddenly these large nest boxes that we had prepared for the chickens weren't good enough. These chickens were actively chasing the young ones out of the nest boxes to the point where we were regularly finding the eggs from the young ones with a significant amount of blood on them. And we believe that was from the fact that they would fly up to the nest boxes, ready to lay, and then they'd be chased out by whoever was in the nest box so many times that they'd burst blood vessels from all the activity while they had an egg in the passage. And we were quite concerned that we were going to lose them. So then I proceeded to put the nest boxes down lower so that they could actually access them without having to fly up so far. The hens regularly lay in this one now. This is actually the favourite nest box. When I first put these nest boxes in here, this one was the one that was used all the time and this one was not. This opening here made the chickens feel too exposed. Once I put this pot in here, they were quite happy to nest in here, and a lot of them do choose to nest in here. Chickens like an enclosed place to nest, and this pot gives them a lot of protection. There are air holes at the back, which helps on the very hot days that we have. So now we have 3 nest boxes that are down low, so there's not a lot of drama for the chickens to get to the nest boxes. We have them spread out, not all together. There is less hassle from them picking on each other or bullying someone that's in the nest box beside them. So it's a much better situation now. I think it would have been better if we'd have made this wall here come down lower so there'd be more protection. But at the time I put that wall in, I was thinking of the nest boxes being higher than the wall and letting more air into that corner of the chicken pen. The chooks don't ever go into this section back here. And I think part of the reason for that is because there's little airflow and it's not fresh and it's dark back there. I think they much prefer being out here where there's more light. So that's how we have the nest boxes arranged at this time. I'm sure there'll be another adjustment sometime in the future.